Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast's social media to focus on my family and mental health.
Bro, how about you go focus on not touching minors, bro? If you guys didn't know already, Kris Tyson was exposed a few days ago for inappropriately messaging a minor and having art of lolly characters in his household. And because of that, Kris Tyson is stepping down from the MrBeast team. Yippee! Alright, but this is unironically a super serious topic, so I do not plan on making any jokes.
I don't know why everyone is so pissed at me. It's not necessary. The girl said there were 14 in their bio.
Did you say 14? That's old enough. 14 plus 4 equals 18, so that's legal.
Nah, I swear to God, that's gonna be Chris's defense in court. But seriously though, Twitter has been on absolute fire over the past day, and it mainly revolves around a few main things. Obviously the fact that Dr. Kris Respect is a pedophile, and that weirdly enough, a ton of streamers aren't talking about the current situation. Oh, and yeah, just to stir the pot a little more, it turns out Jimmy knew? Yeah, so I'm gonna start off on how streamers aren't talking about the current situation revolving Kris Tyson.
First, Nico was fucking right. That's first of all. Second of all, bro, I do want to say one thing that's insane. Why are all these creators so scared to talk about fucking Kris Tyson, but they were so easy to talk about Dr. Disrespect?
So yeah, to give a bit of context, Sneeko initially called out the hypocrisy of many streamers who wouldn't comment on the Kris Tyson situation. Yet, they commented on the Dr. Disrespect situation extremely quickly, and with less proof than what is provided with the Kris Tyson situation.
Why are so many creators scared to fucking tweet and talk about it, but they were so quick to put all these tweets about Dr. Disrespect? It's just insane. It's like, obvious, chat, what's going on here. If you know, you fucking know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone with more than like 3 IQ could understand what's happening here. A1, you don't want to ruin your ties with MrBeast because 90% of the people who aren't making tweets about him were on the latest MrBeast video. And B, you don't feel like saying something that could be controversial in the future that might get you canceled. But like, who cares about Kris Tyson's gender or what he identifies as?
He is literally a pedophile.
Like none of us should even be focusing on the gender situation here. He groomed children. There is no reason to not make tweets about it.
It doesn't matter who you are, your sexuality, your race, your gender. It don't fucking matter. If somebody's called out for being a fucking pedophile, they're a fucking pedophile, and there was more proof on Kris than there was on Dr. Disrespect. Like, come on, I'm not saying too wrong. I'm not defending Dr. Disrespect. He's a pedophile too. But I'm just saying.
Holy crap, Aiden's being based for once? No, but seriously, it honestly pisses me off that there's a double standard with this type of stuff. Like, they're both pedophiles. Who cares? Put them in jail or something. Also, I'd like to quick mention, we are getting close to 30,000 subscribers. I just want to thank y'all. Means a ton. If you could hit that subscribe button, maybe like, leave a comment if you're feeling nice. I try to reply to all the comments within the first day or so. So yeah, hope to see y'all around. All right, so Lava recently made this tweet. And if you didn't know, Lava was the individual who was groomed by Kris Tyson. He was 13, Kris was 20. It was something around that age gap. Either way, super weird. And Lava makes this tweet right here saying, "Can you guys help me counter all these lies? Kris's messages to me were sent in a public Discord server / group that everyone was framing as if it was one-on-one. Kris literally did nothing wrong. And to that I say, if you were getting groomed, you wouldn't know you were getting groomed." Also, I find it hilarious that this guy's acting like he didn't literally meet up with Kris in person when he was a minor. Also, if Kris supposedly did nothing wrong, then why is he publicly apologizing and stepping down from the MrBeast? Either you're telling the truth and you aren't a victim, but Kris did it to a ton of other people and that's why he's stepping down. Or B, this is your coping mechanism because you don't think that a friend, in your opinion, would do that to you.
My name is Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg.
So I guess this is some random worker for MrBeast, and I guess supposedly there's a ton of more information that we currently don't know.
Jake the Viking says, MrBeast knew? Yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Kris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much.
In my opinion, I think this is hearsay. I want to cover this though because a ton of people have seen this video. Nearly 5 million people have seen this clip and it could be completely fake. Like there really isn't any full-on proof. But it does bring me to the point that Jake the Viking, an individual who left the MrBeast team a few years back, supposedly sets up the fact that MrBeast knew about this whole situation before it went public.
And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, If you can get your money back, get your money back.
And it's honestly really weird to me, because if this video is true and what this guy's saying is completely true, this would honestly be the biggest event in like YouTube history. One of the biggest YouTubers ever could get exposed for, I mean, who knows what. Obviously, as I said before, I wouldn't be shocked it's fake. It's just really weird that Jake the Viking also supports the fact that Jimmy knew something about this situation. Okay, real quick, before I get into more allegations, everyone on Twitter is making the craziest AI generated MrBeast edits. Let me just play this real quick.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor.
Like, this cannot be real. Twitter is honestly...
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. That is kind of a textbook non-apology.
So if you guys don't know what Charlie was reading right there, that was Chris's, I guess, apology tweet that he made. And obviously that was the tweet I was reading in the intro. And honestly, Charlie spitting facts right here, because in no way, shape, or form is that an apology. It's kind of just like lawyer mumbo jumbo, if you know what I'm saying.
It doesn't address anything. It doesn't talk about anything. It's just like this blanket boilerplate statement about stepping away. There's no denial of anything, no claims that some of the information is false, made up, fabricated, a lie, a fib, a bunch of malarkey, nothing at all. You would really think that if any of the information was wrong or faked, that would be one of the first things that Ava Tyson would want to set the record straight on.
This is genuinely the Dr. Disrespect situation all over again, because Dr. Disrespect also just had a lawyer mumbo-jumbo response that didn't cover anything. And you want to know what happened to him? He was a confirmed pedophile. I wonder what's going to happen this time.
As I was rendering this video, Ava Tyson dropped more tweets claiming that no one was ever groomed, and then states that the victim vocally supported that that's false. I again, already told you my feelings on that. I really don't think a child who has this kind of relationship with an adult.
Yeah, I completely agree here, because it genuinely makes no sense why you should even be having a conversation with a minor in the first place. And why are you considering that, like, some of the things you said to these minors were considered edgy jokes? Because some of these edgy jokes you made weren't even funny. Like, they're not jokes in the first place. You're just straight up sexualizing the conversation for no reason whatsoever. I was also acting like Lava GS was the only victim in the situation, when that's just completely not true, because there's hundreds of videos out there that literally show Kris DMing another minor or other minors in general. So even if Lava GS is publicly supporting Kris in this situation, that doesn't even matter, because it doesn't excuse the other instances of you messaging minors. Like, if you take a look at this clip right here, what Kris is messaging this person is absolutely disgusting. You should never be messaging a 14-year-old this. I also want to quick point out that yes, I have been using he or she or whatever the hell Kris's pronouns are throughout the video. Okay, I've said he, I don't know if I've said she. Honestly, I don't care. Okay, my point still stands. Bro is a pedophile. When he did this stuff, he didn't even identify as a girl. So technically, 90% of the time I am referencing them correct. I'm just not going through my script and editing everything out and then editing everything back in or editing the video. I honestly don't care enough about getting his pronouns right. Okay? Now, I'm not saying y'all should like send hate to trans people or whatever. Like, trans people are completely fine in my eyes. I respect their choice. I respect their opinion, etc., etc. Like, at the end of the day, everyone's human. Okay? But my point, once again, my point still stands here. This dude is a literal pedophile. Okay? So I don't care if I misgendered him. Okay? Good.
Subscribe.